Welcome to Understanding Market Conditions and Pricing Your Home. This is by far the most important yet misunderstood aspect of listing a home. Failure to understand the market and properly price your home is the single biggest factor that will cause it not to sell for top dollar. To make sure this doesn't happen to you, we've got to focus on two main areas: current market conditions and your time requirements. So when we look at current market conditions, we're really looking at what is the supply level and what is the demand level. In a seller's market, the supply level is very low, yet there's a lot of eager buyers out there looking to buy a home. In a buyer's market, the supply level is high, yet the demand of buyers out there searching is very low. Of course, that's a very simple way of looking at it, and there's a lot of different aspects that go into the market conditions, such as interest rates, number of sales, and large businesses opening and closing. To properly analyze the current market conditions, you'll need to research homes that are currently available, under contract, and recently sold in your area. We look at currently available homes because when you list your property, you're actually entering a competition for the buyers that are in the market. You're going to be in competition with all the other active homes. So is that a big number or a small number? Are the other homes in your area updated, or are they not updated at all? Have they been on the market for a long time, or are they new to the market? These are all things that are going to affect the sale price you put on your property. We also look at under contract and sold prices. Now, with the active listings on the market, you can go to Zillow, Trulia. You can find these out on the internet as far as what's available right now. For under contract and sold homes, in Kansas, this isn't public record. So you can go to the county or the city records office and dig through and find some of the addresses that have sold in your area. Or the best way to get the most complete information is to go ahead and call me or email me. And with a few clicks of a button, I can pull it up on my computer and bring you a list of all the under contract, sold, and active properties. I can either email these to you or bring them over and kind of discuss them with you a little further, with absolutely no sales pitch or obligation to list. Your next step is taking a look at these current homes that are on the market. Maybe make a list and drive by them. Note their curb appeal, updated roofs, privacy fences. If any of them are having an open house, it'd be a good idea to walk through the homes to see the interior and condition of the home. This is going to get you more familiar with the market and will help you make a more objective decision on pricing your home. So after you drive around and take a look at all these different properties, sit down and look at all the under contract and sold properties. Make an unbiased comparison based on criteria such as square footage, age of the home, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, basement area, garage space, the lot size, school district, and any other features and upgrades that may play a factor in the price. Find the homes that are very similar to yours that have sold in the past 6 to 12 months, and that's going to give you a really good idea of what buyers are paying for homes just like yours in your area. And don't make the mistake of thinking maintenance items such as roofs, hot water heaters, furnaces are considered improvements instead of maintenance items. They're not going to increase the price of the home. These are things that buyers expect to be in working order when they purchase a home. While these items may make your home sell faster, they don't add anything to the potential asking price of your home. After all, a buyer will expect to have a roof that doesn't leak and the heating and cooling to be functioning properly. So let's give an example. Say you've got 4 homes in your neighborhood that have recently sold. One for $165,500, one for $169,900, one for $179,000, and one for $183,900. And the home that's $183,900 had some extra features that yours doesn't quite have. Or maybe it's updated a little more than all of the rest. But let's say yours is superior than the one for $165,500. Overall, the other 2 homes are pretty comparable to yours. This is going to give you a listing range of $169,900 to $179,000. Now all you have to do is pick a price within this range. How quickly you want to sell will determine whether you're on the low end of that range or the high end on that range. And this is where your time requirements come into play. If you're not in a major rush, but still want to sell in a reasonable amount of time, maybe you price it about the middle, $175,000. If you need to sell it quickly, maybe you price it at $165,000 or $164,000 or maybe even $162,000. This will definitely make for a quick sale. There is something to watch out for. It's natural for every homeowner to have a certain pride of ownership and to think their home is worth more than the one down the street. This is where you must be objective and try to take your emotional attachment out of the decision. Something else to be careful of is including a negotiable price. You don't want to start too high, because if you're priced too high, it's not going to sell at all. You may not even get the showings you would get if you priced it correctly. And sitting for months on end, your property is going to turn into the problem property. And people are going to wonder why it hasn't sold. So don't fall into this trap. Improper pricing is the single biggest mistake that for sale by owners make. Don't let this happen to you. Make sure that you set a reasonable price for your home from the start. Next, we're going to show you how to calculate your bottom line. Thanks for watching.